Hi, I'm Zaina Juliette.
It's Zaina Juliette and Friends. Stay tuned for great conversation and music each week. On this week's show, the cast of Gladius and the Forever Saccetts. And now, here's Zaina.
I'm Zaina Juliette, and today we are on location with the beautiful cast members of Gladius. And later on today, we will be back at the studio talking with the Saccetts. We'll be right back after this.
To be able to do that for a living, to present it for an audience, it's just incredible. Like, that's why we work so hard for it.
Yes, I can feel that passion, as an entertainer. But this is a whole nother level. It hasn't been done before. I've never seen this type of stunt on horses. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like for us, it's worth putting all the effort into it. I mean, we haven't caught the big break yet with the whole big.
Oh, but it's coming.
But yeah, we know it. We wouldn't work this much and this hard for it if we didn't know it was going to come.
And if you're interested in knowing more about this, please contact them at the number below or go to the website at the bottom of your screen. It's like, this is something that it's just fascinating and mind-blowing. These girls are true warriors. I'm back with the beautiful ladies of the production Gladius. I would like to ask you guys your names.
My name is Alethea. I'm one of the founders of the show.
I'm Lisa. I'm a performer in the show.
I'm Nicole, and I'm one of the performers in the show.
Every once in a while, I will do a segment on girl power. And these ladies are truly about girl power. And what I'm going to tell you is this. They have an amazing show called Gladius. Gladius is a 90-minute touring production featuring acrobatics and equestrian acts that have never before been seen. You do not want to miss this show. It is brought to you by Big Horse Productions out of Las Vegas, Nevada. How did you all begin in this production, and where were you before this production? Some of the other productions that you were on before you all joined forces and created this absolutely wonderful show.
Well, we all competed in the sport of equestrian vaulting for 20 years.
Wow.
Some of us are national champion. All of us are national champions. Some of us are larger champions than that. Lisa was the Norwegian champion, and
my goodness,
she and Eric have both competed at the World Equestrian Games.
Wow.
So we worked for many years, and we started branching out into entertainment, and then I became a part of the original cast of Cavalia, which is a touring production. And they're really successful, and we got together and wanted to create something that nobody had ever seen, so we just started working on new things.
This is outstanding. This is absolutely what I consider girl power. These ladies are not only amazing acrobats, they're very, very strong. They work very hard, and they have a lot of passion, because to do a show like this, it really takes a lot, and there's a lot of training going on. Can you tell me what it's like and what it takes to put together this production, and the training that it takes with the horses? And you guys, I know it's a lot of work.
It's an all-day work every day. Right now we have 16 horses, all different sizes. As you can see, we have minis, draft horses, and yeah, it takes a lot of time and sweat to work these horses every day, and to build up a relationship between riders and the horses. And it's a lifestyle. You have to commit to it 100%, and it's...
Yes. I mean, I know that takes a lot of training, and but you guys do more than just ride on top of the horses, stand on top of the horses, would take incredible strength. You ladies do pole stunts and other type of stunts that is fascinating, that I've never seen before with a horse show.
Yeah, that's what makes us unique. We try to integrate aerial and pole and all those apparatuses in the show. And with the background as vaulters, we adapt easily or more easily to those kind of things.
Right.
And personally, I've learned a lot other disciplines from starting with vaulting.
Yes.
So it's a unique show in all aspects.
I would suggest that you definitely want to check out this show. It's fascinating. It's like, if you've ever seen any type of horse show or anything, it's nothing like what you've ever seen. It's a combination of equestrian, acrobatic stunts, and more. I'm going to take a break right now, and we're going to watch some more video and come back with these ladies actually doing a little fun stuff on the horses. We'll be right back.
A powerful warrior.
Fight for peace and love. This fight's for all of us. We've got the power to change what's up. We got the power. Gotta do our thing, girls. Gotta spread our wings, girls. Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I got you. That's girl power. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God, Lisa. The strength that it takes to do this is, I mean, even just riding the horses. As you can see, they're in quite amazing shape. Oh, makes me want to go to the gym. Oh my God, Lisa. Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen anything like that? Girls are truly girl power. I have a question that I would love to ask you, my dear friend. These creatures are so phenomenal. These are some of the most beautiful horses I've ever seen. And I want to know what it takes to train them, and how do you train them, and the types of horses that they are.
As you can see, we have a lot of different horses. This is just a small variety of what we have in the show. We all started with the big horses. These guys are Belgian draft horses, and it kind of just grew from there. We at the moment, we have 7 Belgians and a Percheron, and they're all the draft horses. And then from there, we have our little Fjord here and his sister, and they are actually rescues. A lot of our horses come to us as rescues. And then our little mini here is Spirit. And it depends on the horse. It's just like training a dog, or each individual person is different as far as their mentality and their attitude and how much time it takes for their training. But as Lisa said before, it's a lot to do with the connection you have with each of them, which makes it easier to work and have a good relationship.
You guys are it's fascinating. I'm sure there are a lot of girls and people at home that would like to get involved in this type of work. And I would like for you to tell them like what type of training that they need to have, and the type of work ethics that they need to have to do this. It's not something, kids, you need to try at home automatically. You have to learn and train for this.
As most of us started in the equestrian vaulting, it's a nice place to start. It's basically a controlled environment for the most part, although working with animals is always a little bit out of your control. But it's a safe sport. It gets you comfortable with the horse and learning to work with them. And there's clubs all over the country and all over the world even, that would be really helpful for people to get involved with if this is something they're interested in. Other than that, we have people come to us that are riders, acrobats, anybody that has the passion and interest. We're happy to help out, and we have training camps here sometimes and people that come in for lessons. So.
Where is your next production and performance, and how can we all come and see you and get tickets?
For upcoming shows for Gladius, we always update our website at www.gladiustheshow.net.
Thank you, and we'll be right back with the Saccetts.
Girl power.
We're back from the Gladius Horse Corral, and I am sitting here with three beautiful entertainers known as the Saccetts right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. They are three of the hottest performers in the city, I must say that. And I want to introduce to you.
Hi, I'm Joelle.
Hi there, I'm Lori.
Hello, I'm Amanda.
So when we come back, we will follow them and their journey as entertainers. We'll be right back after this. Girl Power!
Vegas Showgirls. Comedy.
Liberace here.
It's Tony Sacca's Vegas the Story. Now appearing afternoons at Bally's Hotel.
I was like, wow, that really sounds like a cool person. I'll introduce you to her. Yes. That's great.
I'm back with Lori, Joelle, and Amanda, and they are going to talk to you about their careers here in Las Vegas and some of the great shows that they've done on the Strip. But before we get into that, you guys all know and we all love Tony Sacca. These three beautiful women were the Saccetts that performed with Tony Sacca, and they are outstanding. Why don't we start with you, Joelle, and just tell us about the show and some of the things that you're working on now, and how you guys made your transition from the Tony Sacca show into all the other beautiful careers that you guys are holding right now.
Wonderful. First of all, thank you so much for having us on the show.
You're so welcome.
Such an honor to be here. Yes, we have all rubbed shoulders working with Tony through the years, and we were all very shocked this past year when we had to close the show when he passed, and it was a very disheartening thing for us. I think each one of us as performers each has our own journey here with several accolades and other shows that we were doing, because it was a matinee thing, so we all had other things going on outside of that.
Yes.
So it's been a trying year. I think as our friendships have grown since then. But aside from that, I am currently and have been with the Rat Pack show for 2.5 years.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, it's fun with Dick Feeney, and we have a great cast, and we do lots of traveling. There's a lot of tour dates and things that we do, but we're there in the Tuscany Hotel 6 nights a week at 7:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and it's fun. I have a very small character comedic bit in the show, and it's fun. And then outside of that, I do some other things as well.
Yeah, well, I noticed that. I watched your video, and she is an outstanding actress.
I just finished that film.
Yes.
Yeah, the movie with Lance Burton. Yeah, that was fun. We just released that in July in Louisville, Kentucky. So that was a good time. Billy Toppett with Lance Burton. So.
Or where could the audience see it? Will it be on Amazon?
Amazon. Yeah, you can get it now. You can rent it on Amazon Prime. And
the title of the movie is?
It's called Billy Toppett.
Billy Toppett. You must see that to see how excellent she is in that.
Yeah, I worked with Lance for many years. For majority of the run at the Monte Carlo, I think we were there maybe 16 years. So I was there for 16 years, and it was fun. And so now he's retired, and working on the film was exciting. And
do you like acting?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
'cause
Well,
you're
I think, you
natural,
know,
yes.
I don't know. I speak for all three of us, but I think we're all sort of well-rounded in just about everything.
Right.
I think Las Vegas, you either do it all or you don't have a job. It's that kind of thing.
That's where,
I think I speak
that's
for,
right.
for more than just myself. But
Absolutely.
yeah, so I've had the pleasure of being in 5 very long running productions here in Las Vegas, going all the way back to the Folies Bergère, which ran for 50 years.
Oh my gosh. But
which
you
was-
wasn't in the 50 years.
Oh, I was there when it in 1984. I was one of the youngest entertainers in that
Were you
show.
1, 2?
Sure, yeah, drinking formaldehyde. But you know, that's where I started, and then I ended up with Siegfried and Roy and Crazy Girls. I opened Crazy Girls and did that for a few
Oh,
years.
those are great shows.
And then Lance Burton, of course, went to Vegas the Show, and then Vegas the Story with Tony Sacca, and then now at the Rat Pack, and of course Tony's show, Vegas the Story again. And so it's been a journey.
Oh my gosh. As you can see, she is truly amazing, and this is my Girl Power segment. And you ladies are absolutely beautiful. And how long have you guys been singing as like together? I mean, because your voices are incredible.
Well, we started in the first Tony Sacca show. We did Vegas the Story
Yes.
a few years ago, and then he brought it back again. So how many years ago?
That was
it?
about
Like
6 or 7 years
2010.
ago.
It was like 2010. We started together in 2010.
I heard your vocals, and it just, I mean, the way you guys blend, it's still so nice, so outstanding. You know, we're going to take a break, and we're going to watch these videos, and when we come back, we will talk to more of the Saccetts, these beautiful ladies, because they are so inspirational. Wait till you hear the rest of this. We'll be right back.
Friends, we could rehearse around your schedule.
No song and half.
Now you can see what I'm talking about. These ladies are just phenomenal entertainers. And I really love having you girls as my guests. And you know you have to come back because there's not enough time on this show to go through all the things that you guys are doing. Lori, why don't you tell us about your shows and the things that you have coming up and things that you worked on as well?
Wow, well, I've been in Las Vegas for 25 years now.
Oh, awesome.
Longest I've been in anywhere. I started in Legends in Concert, went to MGM Grand with EFX.
Wow.
I also did Folies Bergère. I didn't know you did it back in the 80s.
my
I did it in the late 90s.
Wow, you guys just missed each other.
Yeah, I spent 3 years doing the lead singer position in Folies Bergère. I also did Jubilee, which was my longest run. I spent 9 years at Jubilee. Of course, there was the Tony Sacca show. And now I currently work for, and I am the production manager, stage manager, company manager for the amazing Mr. Rich Little.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, he's doing great. We have a show at the Tropicana at the Laugh Factory, and we've been there for 2 years, and we're going to go for a few more years. And so now I went from in front of the spotlight to behind it.
Do you like producing? I mean, going behind the camera.
I never thought I would.
Wow.
But I love it. I am programming computers, and I do all the audio visual for him. And then when we're out of town, I run everything. I'm doing his sound, his lights, just you name it. I do everything.
She's amazingly organized.
I mean, you know,
she knows me.
I feel that about her.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's my current, phenomenal. And it's a passion now. I still sing. I'm still singing and doing shows here and there, and but I love
phenomenal.
doing the tech side of it.
Wow. So what would you say to young girls out there that want to get into entertainment? Because I gotta say, they are truly, really girl power. And this is what my show is about and my musical show about. They inspire. They're very inspiring. I love them so much. I want you to tell, like, what would you say to young girls out there that want to be like you?
Oh my God.
Entertainment. How can they start?
Go to school and be a doctor.
How can they start? But you know, they probably go to school and they're going to be a doctor, but then they're going to want to be like you.
Well, number one on the list, you want to do something like you go take lessons. You take dance lessons and gymnastics lessons and acting lessons and singing lessons. And
yes.
But you also have to have it in here. Because when you start doing what we do, you have to start when you're 2, 3, 4 years old.
Absolutely.
You have to start, and it has to grow with you. And it's
very tough.
You have to have thick skin.
Yes.
You really need to want to do this. If you don't really care, you're probably not gonna succeed.
You cry a lot.
That's true. Yeah, you definitely.
You might not cry a lot.
But you know, we have a lot of fun though too. Once all the work is done and you learn the business, I think it's probably one of the most exciting jobs you could ever have.
Absolutely, you have to be strong.
It is. It is a lot of fun.
It
is. If you can get through and make some really solid friends, and don't let your ego get in the middle of what you're doing, and just keep it real.
Yes.
I think that's really. We don't
stay
like
humble.
Stay humble.
That's so important.
Have fun and enjoy each other's. And don't be afraid to highlight someone else's talent. Like,
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You have to
let each other shine. It's okay.
And ladies, we have to learn to love each other a little bit more, because I noticed that a lot of times in this industry, it's women against other women. And we need to stop that if we're going to succeed. We can help each other succeed together. And that's what this is all about. And you're absolutely right. It takes passion, and you have to start as a child, and you have to have thick skin. If you have all those criterias, you will be like, I want to be like you. You'll be like that.
And it takes a lot of girl power.
Yep, it's definitely girl power.
A lot of work.
I'm so proud of you. You know, it's not just like they're just entertainers. They're doing a lot of things in the whole facet of entertainment, which is amazing. Amanda is an outstanding entertainer, and she has so much. I love watching your video. In her video, she has this theatrical. She can sing. She's I just love it. Theatrics, the whole everything is outstanding. Amanda, tell us what you're doing, the shows that you have coming up and are doing now, and your journey.
Well, I've been in Vegas for like 13 years.
Oh.
I came from musical theater.
Okay.
Growing up doing, Bye Bye Birdie and, Annie and, all those shows growing up. And then I went to college for musical theater, and then somehow I ended up in Vegas. And
how did that happen?
I honestly don't even remember how I ended up here. I think I got a gig or something.
Yeah, and that's what we do.
Then I just stayed here forever. But I was in Nonsense for 2 years at the LVH.
Oh, really?
Casino. It's now called, what is it now? The
Westgate.
Mm-hmm. I was in the Best Little Poorhouse in Texas at the Plaza.
Nice.
Yeah.
We worked in that show together.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
And Tony always used to make that joke.
Oh, yeah.
She was a nun by day and a whore at night.
And I always say, I met her in the whorehouse.
For being a nun to a whore. So it was at the same time. And then now I'm I'm freelancing. I was a guest entertainer on a couple of cruise ships.
Nice.
And I'm writing my own show now to do on cruise ships, which I'm performing at the end of October. And I now do a lot of teaching. Teach voice lessons and audition prep. And because I think that that's a big thing that's missing, and it.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Yeah, and I want to support the youngins.
Yes, and bring them up, because that's where it all begins. You know, you girls are outstanding to me. I mean, I'm not just saying that, because what I love is the fact that you guys not only do shows, you girls do amazing shows. Like every show that you've done, as absolutely amazing, like the top-notch shows.
We've gotten to perform at some cool places.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
performing at House of Blues in a couple of weeks.
Oh my gosh,
so that'll be awesome. I performed at the Brooklyn Bowl, doing a Pat Benatar tribute.
Vegas definitely has these incredible theaters that we've had the opportunity to go in and perform in, and you just don't realize what's here.
Elvis performed with LVH.
Yeah,
we were on that stage.
Yep.
That is what's so great about Vegas. When you're here in town and you're visiting us, be sure to catch these ladies in these shows. We're going to list everything, and be sure to catch some of the shows. This is the reason why they say Vegas is the entertainment capital of the world, because of shows like this and ladies like this. Are you? I seen I was reading and I saw that you have an actual school, or you're teaching. This is
called
fabulous.
Sing City Vocal Studio, and I teach voice lessons and audition prep, 10 and up, and I go to schools and do workshops and stuff too.
Yes.
And I love it, and
that's so great.
It's really, really awesome to see big changes in young people.
Yes. Well, how can people get a hold of you, or can give them the website? I'll also put it here on the screen so they can, because you really want to start them young. And when you see, you've seen the videos, I would definitely train with her. I mean, she is like the one to train with in the city, so definitely contact her. And if you girls want to start your girl power movement like us, get in the entertainment, rock the stages all over Vegas, Los Angeles, and the world, contact this lady here. That's a great start. And then next, these ladies here, all of you probably be working in one of their shows soon. Believe me, one of the top-notch shows. Man, it's just outstanding. So where are you performing now?
Now I'm freelancing.
Okay.
So I don't have anything steady right now, but in a couple of weeks, like I said, I'll be at the House of Blues doing a Beatles show. And then after that, I'll be doing my own show that I'm writing at the end of October.
You know, I have to say, in Vegas though, you might not work one day, but you don't know what's coming. Like the phone could ring. That's the beauty of our business. Is one day you're sitting at home on the couch watching the afternoon matinee movie, and the next thing you're in a matinee show. I mean, you know, like you just don't know, especially when you have a good name in this town, and you know, and you're known and well known, and you're working, and you're easy to go along with. And I think that's probably the core of it is just that you have a good following as far as your past jobs.
Take a break, and we're gonna watch some more video of these lovely ladies and Amanda, and listen at this voice. Watch this. We'll be right back.
My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. Happiness that I have never known. I love you.
Thank you for watching Zaina Juliette and Friends, and I want to give a very special thank you to my beautiful friends, Joelle, Lori, and Amanda. They are so outstanding, and you girls are definitely girl power. Would you like to say anything else in closing?
Thank you so very much for having us on the show today. And remember, be nice, be kind.
That's awesome.
I agree with her.
What she said. Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, whatever she said is what it is.
No, it was just a whole lot of fun to be here today. Thank you for having us here.
We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You guys, this is real girl power.
Yeah, one more.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies.